Hello and welcome to our yoga practice for releasing and processing emotions. So today is about a 15-minute flow. All we're going to need is our beautiful selves and a yoga mat or a towel. And yeah, we're just going to use the beauty of movement to start to unravel or notice some of the feelings we haven't been able to process in our everyday lives. Lots of heart openers, lots of hip openers. So yeah, let's get started and I'll meet you on the mat. So we're going to start today's practice in Baddha Konasana with our heels touching and our knees falling to the sides. And we're going to place one hand on our heart and one hand on our belly and close our eyes here. And we'll start to connect to our breath with 3 big, deep belly breaths. Inhaling through the nose, expanding your tummy and your chest, and exhaling out of your mouth. Inhale through the nose to your belly expand and then your chest expand. And exhale out of your mouth. And one more just like this. Inhaling into the belly and then the chest, and exhaling out of the mouth. And we're going to let our breath come to a natural rhythm and start to bring our awareness to how we're feeling this morning. Feeling any emotions that are coming up. And without judging them, just noticing them. Where are they stored in your body? Have you got an excitement all over? Maybe a sinking feeling in your tummy? Or maybe you've got a really tight chest of stress, but just honoring it. Letting go of the thoughts associated with it. Throughout today's practice, we're just going to be moving the emotions through our body, not focusing on whether it's right or wrong to be feeling them or where they come from, but just honoring that we are feeling them. So slowly bringing your hands to your knees, and we're going to just open our eyes here and adjust to the room. Now we're going to bring our hands nice and wide on the mat here, and we're going to bring our left ear to our left shoulder and stretch the right side of our neck. Feeling it, inhale to center, and we'll bring our right ear to our right shoulder, stretching the left side. You can carry a lot of tension here, so just releasing. And we're going to slowly bring our chin to our chest, rolling our neck here, bring the left ear to the left shoulder, and then rolling our chin back down to our chest, right ear to right shoulder. And we'll just do this a few times, really noticing each part of the back and the neck stretching. Finishing up on your right side, we'll inhale back to center. And we're going to bring our hands to our heart center now. And we're going to inhale, interlace our fingers. Exhale, push our palms away from our body, curve our back. Inhale up, arms above our head. And exhale, interlacing our hands behind our back, opening our chest. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And we're going to interlace the fingers the other way. Inhale, exhale the hands away from our heart. Inhale, reaching our arms up to the sky, and exhale again, interlacing the fingers the awkward way behind your back, opening the chest. And exhale, bringing your hands over into heart center. And give a little wiggle here if that feels right for you. Now bringing your hands to your ankles, we're going to start to move our knees here, getting some butterfly flutters. So the closer your ankles are to your hips, the harder it's going to be or more intense. So just adjust accordingly. And slowing that back down, we're going to reach now our hands forward over our heels. Leaning our body over the legs. And it's a deep stretch here. Inhale, reaching up, straightening your back. And exhale, sinking over the legs. Inhale, stretching up, looking forward. And exhale, letting yourself fall over the heels. One more. Inhale, stretch, look forward. And exhale, release lower. And we'll just stay here, letting our head and our neck relax, maybe swaying from side to side. And we'll walk our left hand over to our left side. And we'll come back to center and walk our right hand over to our right side. So just really stretching into our hips and even our upper body or backs too. And coming back to center, we're going to inhale, look forward. Stay here for your exhale. And inhale, come all the way up to seated, bringing your knees to center. We're going to come onto our hands and knees here. So making sure our hands are under our shoulders, our knees are underneath our hips, extending our neck nice and long, navel to our spine. I'm going to inhale, reach our right arm up to the sky, and exhale, threading it underneath the left. Inhale, reaching the right hand up, looking at the right thumb, and exhale, reaching the right hand underneath the left. One more like this. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And this time we're going to exhale, release our right shoulder and cheek to the floor. Getting a nice stretch here. And we can walk the left arm forward if that feels good for you. And we're going to focus on our breath here. So as we inhale, we're imagining the back of the heart expand. And as we exhale, we're sinking further into the mat. Inhale, expanding the back. And exhale, releasing to the earth. And we're going to walk that left hand if it's extended out. And inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. And exhale, planting it back down to the earth. I'm going to do the other side. So we're going to inhale, reach our left arm up. And exhale, threading it through under the right. Inhale, reaching the left arm up. Looking at the left thumb. Exhale, threading the needle. And again, inhale, reaching it up, stretching that chest. And exhale, this time releasing your left shoulder and left cheek to the floor. And again, if it was good for you, you can walk that right arm out. And we just hold a lot of tension in our chest when we feel like it's not safe for us to feel our emotions. We really constrict our heart center. So this stretch is just really getting some movement into that heart center and knowing that it's safe, letting the body know that it can feel. And when you're ready, we're going to walk the right hand underneath the right shoulder, pushing up, lifting the left arm to the sky, and exhale, releasing it to the earth. And we're going to come to our plank here. So our fingers are spread nice and wide. And we're going to tuck our right toes under our right heel and our left toes under our left heel. And exhale back to downward facing dog. I'm going to walk our dog here. So we're going to bend our right knee and then bend our left. And just stretching into the back of the hamstrings and the calves, making it feel good and bringing us to stillness. We're going to look to our hands and we're just going to walk our feet all the way to the top of the mat. Nice and slow. So we're coming to our ragdoll position here. So our tummies are on our thighs and we're hugging our elbows. We're almost giving ourselves a little hug here, becoming connected. Just noticing how you're feeling in this moment. Any emotions that have come up in the practice so far, and just honoring them. And we'll slowly release the hands to the floor and rock our way up all the way to mountain pose. So coming up to standing. We're going to roll our shoulders up and down our backs. Nice. And we're going to inhale our arms up to the sky, slight backward bend, and exhale to heart center, Tadasana. Inhale, reach our arms up to the sky, and this time we're going to exhale, folding forward over our legs, slight bend in the knees. Inhale, hands to your shins, flat back, looking forward. And exhale, placing your hands on either side of your front foot, stepping the right leg back. And we're going to just really feel strong into our legs here, looking forward. Maybe lift the fingertips up. Inhale all the way up to your high lunge. Making sure your front knee isn't over your heel, looking up to the fingertips, and exhale, bringing your hands nice and wide. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, bringing them down to goalposts, opening the chest. Inhale, reaching them up to the sky, and this time coming to our warrior two. We're going to just bring the back foot to a 45-degree angle. And again, the front heel's under the front knee, arms extended out nice and long, looking forward, coming and settling into the hips here. Nice and strong. Now releasing your hands, straightening that front leg. We're going to turn both feet to face the front of the room. Feeling nice and strong through the feet, engaging your legs. We're going to interlace our fingers behind our backs, open our heart, and fold forward over our legs. And if the interlacing the hands is too much for you, just release them to the floor. But we'll just hang here for a few moments, maybe wiggling from side to side. Opening our heart center and opening our hips, two huge places to store emotions, and just notice what comes up for you. And releasing your hands to the floor. And if it feels good for you, we're swaying from side to side, bending our left knee, coming to the left foot, bending our right knee, coming to the right foot. Dancing with ourselves. And slowly we'll come back to center. Going to bring our hands to our hips. Inhale, reach our head and chest forward, halfway lift. Stay for your exhale. And then inhale through the glutes, pushing up, standing nice and strong. We're going to bring both of our feet to face the front of the mat, bending the front knee. Inhale to our high lunge. And we're going to exhale, place both hands on either side of our front foot, stepping that back to meet the other. High plank pose here and dropping the knees. We're going to bring our chest and our chin to the earth, scoop our hips forward, opening our chest, cobra pose. Inhale and exhale, releasing to the earth. And we're going to bring our fingertips a little bit wider than the mat here, tenting the fingers. We're going to inhale, come to our striking cobra. We're going to look over our right shoulder and then look over our left. And we're going to swivel each shoulder down to the mat. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, swiveling each shoulder down the mat. And I lied, we've got it one more time. Inhale, open and creating movement in the shoulders. Drop yourself all the way down to the earth. Beautiful. Bringing your hands under your shoulders, tucking the toes, pushing up to our tabletop, and then pushing back down to downward facing dog. Lovely. And we're looking to our hands and we're going to step or jump all the way on our inhale. Bring our hands to our shins, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to the sky. And exhale, Tadasana, hands to your heart center. Perfect. And we've got that all on the other side. So I'm going to switch ends so you can see me a bit better. And we're going to inhale, slight bend backwards. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to your shins, halfway lift. And exhale, placing your hands on either side of that right foot, stepping your left leg back this time. Keeping nice and strong in the legs, looking forward. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And exhale, bringing them down to the goalposts. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, sinking into the hips and the heart space. Inhale, reaching them up, and this time dropping the back heel to the 45-degree angle, warrior two. So make sure the front heel is in line with the inner arch of your back foot, and relaxing the shoulders, looking over that front arm there, nice and strong in your warrior. All right, releasing our warrior, we're going to straighten that front leg, and we're going to bring our toes to 45-degree angles. They're facing opposite directions of the mat. We're coming to our goddess pose. So we're going to exhale, sink our hips in line with our knees and bringing our arms nice and wide at 45-degree angles. We're going to tuck our tailbone here and inhale and exhale, feeling nice and strong in our pose. Noticing any emotions that come up, but not judging them. And if you want to challenge, we're going to lift our left heel off the ground. And then we're going to lift our right heel off the ground. Nice, and let's try both, lifting both our heels off the ground, keeping the hips low, and exhale down. And you can release, stretching both of those legs now, nice and long. And we're going to bring both of our feet to face the front of the mat, bending the front leg. Inhale the arms up to your high lunge, slight back bend. And exhale, planting both of your hands on either side of that front foot. Step the front foot to meet the back. Inhale and exhale, drop your knees, and this time we're just going to come to our comfortable seated position. Beautiful. And we're going to place one hand on our belly, one hand on our heart, and close our eyes here. Settling into the space that you've created for yourself. Noticing if you feel any different at the start of the class. Maybe you've moved some emotions through you. Maybe there's still some lingering that you really want to process, but that's okay. You've recognized the emotion and honored that. And you can always come back to this class again if you need to. And just coming back to the breath, honoring how well you've done, what energy you've created, and feeling it settle on your skin. Feeling it settle in your bones. And we're going to place our opposite hand on our opposite shoulders, So we're giving ourselves a nice little hug here. Squeeze our shoulders, maybe squeeze your elbows, whatever feels good for you. Rock from side to side. Honor yourself. Thank yourself for showing up today. The Inner Light in Me honors the Inner Light in you. Namaste.